All right, good morning, everybody. Jeff here at Stop the Pirates, StopBlackSwat.com. It is 8/27/26, and my car insurance is due tomorrow. One thing I've learned is like, if you got nothing going, don't lose your car. Because your car is. I see it happen all the time. When I was in Vegas, the place I was living in, the repo man was in there all the time, and they're really strict about it in Vegas. If you're parking in like a apartment complex, they have a guy walking around checking or driving around checking to see if your registration is up to date. And if it's not, they give you one warning, like a 2-3 day warning, and then the guy shows up at 3 in the morning and pulls your car. So anyway, that's the one thing I've learned is don't let your car insurance lapse, because that's the major thing. I don't have a driver's license, but it's like the insurance is important. It's due tomorrow, so I have to pay that, and then I'm basically flat broke again. And I came across this article on X today from KTLA. Nearly 300,000 California students are homeless, enough to fill 5 Dodger stadiums in UCLA. That's pretty amazing. Homelessness in California is off the charts. Most people nowadays don't ever leave home. Kids are staying at home in their 30s. I mean, yeah, I lived with my mom later in life, but I was out on my own since I was like 16. And I came back just because it was, had a nice house in a nice area with extra bedrooms. I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm not married. It's a great situation. I wish I was back there now. Fortunately, the number of students experiencing homelessness in California has reached new peak, according to a report UCLA Center. There's something called, you may have heard, the Homelessness Industrial Complex, and these NGOs come in. The state of California can't do anything. It knows it needs to do something, and it's taxing the regular people to do something about it. And then they just dole out the money to these NGOs that say they're going to do something, but they never do. They have CEOs and they make millions of dollars a year, and it trickles down. Maybe by the time it gets down to the street level, there's nothing left. And then also, this is going to happen. This is going to happen to a lot of people. It's happening to me, and I'm facing it head on. And I'm actually trying to get into if my insurance will do it, into a sober living home. I haven't had a drink in almost 4 years, but what I would do is just fake a relapse and move into this. It's a sober living home that I've already been to in southern Utah, and I'm actually in talks with them right now to get me in. And I should find out by tomorrow if I get in. So it's a 90-day program. It's a beautiful house in the St. George area. So hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers because I don't have anywhere else to go right now. I'm looking at this on YouTube. Car living. All the amount of people living in their cars now is just massive. Nobody can afford an apartment. The thing is with the apartments is they're all owned by these major corporations, and they have a rental management company handle it. So they're really strict on who they let in. You have to have a certain credit score, and then you have to document your income. And the rent can't be more than like 1/3 of whatever your income is, your gross income. So I'm out right there. Living in a car. Everybody's living in their car now. Living in a car. How to live in the car. Where to camp. I mean, it's illegal to do this, believe it or not. It's illegal to sleep in your car anywhere. If I was going to do it, I would want to get a van, at least like a minivan, and then throw a mattress in the back if I had to. I don't want to. I couldn't imagine what would you do all day, just go hiking or something. I don't know. Get a dog. But yeah, the way they're going to start printing more money, which means the money that people do have is going to buy less and less and less. This guy was talking last night. He's talking about the stock market. The value of the stock market keeps going up and up and up. He said, but if you value, it's valued in dollars, in U.S. dollars. But if you value it in gold, the stock market has actually gone down quite a bit. Because the more the value of gold is, the less money, the less value your U.S. dollar has. That's how that works. So the more they start printing, buy gold. If you want to just like stay even with inflation, buy gold or buy Bitcoin or something, silver. I don't know. But and we have all these homeless people, and they're just going head over heels to and they're racing to build all of these AI centers. This is funny. Watch this. I can get away with this. And I see the psyop happening because Bill Gates was on CNN last night talking about, oh no, we got to be careful about this stuff because it could break loose and it could cause everything to run havoc and people to lose their jobs and everything. That's the psyop. They want you to believe that because what they've done for the last year, they've hit a brick wall with the AI. It's not doing what it's supposed to do, and the people that have actually bought it and like fired some of their employees and said we're going to bring on this AI and try to use it. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. And people are figuring out. So they're running this psyop now that, oh no, it's so good that we're going to have to like put the brakes on it, pretty soon because it's going to tear down the world. But let me show you this. I've been following this guy, the Tech Report. Look at, is there any more Jewy looking guy than this guy right here? This is Anthropic. And then Altman. How Jewy. You just tell a Jew, they're all Jewy. They're like, ooh, you're so Jewy. Like Jim Cramer on CNBC is like, look at the top of his head, he's all hunchy and Jewy. And Mark Zuckerberg. But here this guy goes, right economic. He's telling you with all the money that they're borrowing, all these companies, these insurance companies like CalPERS and pension
it's not possible.
funds.
People will say it's possible. It's just like, where's the money going to come from? Because assuming the customers of these LLM companies are going to pay all this money because they're going to have to expand their customer base just to a level that's almost unfathomable. That money will have to come from somewhere. So they will have to be finding ways to become more profitable. These companies that are paying the LLM companies. So that money will have to come from somewhere. That profit will have to come from somewhere, from the using of AI. How? It's consumer spending, enterprise spending. So enterprise spending is going to double, triple, quadruple in the next 3.5 years. Okay, but is it going to be a big consumer product? Consumers have limited amount of funds. It's just this thing of no one thinks beyond those steps because it's so much easier to just print a big old...
This guy named is Ed Zitron in the Tech Report. It's you should listen to this guy has to say. He's actually been on CNBC and he's telling them this. He goes, hey, this thing's a giant fugazi. It doesn't do anything. And once you get all these data centers built, they're just going to sit there and nobody's going to use it. And what's the point? And then the whole thing's going to collapse. And the companies, all these hedge funds and pension funds that are investing all of this money, this trillions and trillions of dollars into these things are never going to get paid off. Never. The whole thing's just going to collapse. The whole economy is going to go like any fucking minute, any minute. And they're on these, going, oh, this thing is so good, we have to put the brakes on it. And this guy's they're completely full of shit. Everyone, like tons of people on YouTube are just going, this it doesn't do anything. It's a joke. It's fake. We're building out these, it's like a make work project. It's never going to pay off. even if they do get a bill, no companies are going to rent it out or buy it or whatever you have to do. Their whole thing is just like, let's just build it and then see what happens. We'll make it work somehow. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that's helped me out with like a donation recently. I'm in bad shape. I have good days and bad days, but if I can get into that sober living play, I have to lie to get in there and tell them I had a relapse. But hopefully I'll get in there and they'll get me set up, and I'll have a place to live for the next 90 days, rent free, and then if you qualify, you'll outsource into like another house in that area where you can get a job and get set up, and they'll help you get set up on your own. So that's my move right now. That's what I'm doing. Other than that, I'm living in my car. I'm staying in a hotel. It's during the week. It's $28 a night. It's a dump. So I do need help, and it's not something for nothing. You do get the secured party creditor process pack, which has a lot of really good, powerful information you're going to need in the future. You'll get to one point, you just go, fuck it. I just need to, how do you deal with creditors, bill collectors, evictions, foreclosures, bankruptcies, all of this stuff? It's not anything that's illegal or any scams or anything. This is just basic technologies and processes that everyone needs to know, because we have the most commercial power, even more commercial power than the IRS. You have as much commercial power as the IRS has. And what do you do when you default with a bill from the IRS? It's not even a bill, but they send you a statement. You ignore it or you don't pay it. Then they send you a second one, a follow-up. This is what you do. Someone owes you money, you follow this exact same process. And then they put a lien on your property. They put a lien on your whatever you own. They attach your wages. You can do that too. It's just, you want to know how to do it? Here it is for $35 donation. I need the money. Please help me. I really appreciate it. And hopefully things will work out. I won't have to live in my car, but I'm prepared for that. I got enough to buy a sleeping bag and a tent. So I'm not above doing that. I'm not above doing that at all. It's what God gives you. You have to accept it. Like the Elvis song. This time, Lord, you gave me a mountain that I'll probably never climb, but I've climbed all the hills one by one. Do you want to hear that song? I think you do. Well, I can't think of the name of it. Elvis Presley, you gave me a mountain. I guess that's the name of it. I'll just play a snippet. This is my inspirational song.
Born in the heat of the desert, my mother died giving me life. Deprived of the love of a father, blamed for the loss of his wife. Lord, I've been in a prison for something that I never done. It's been one hill after another, and I've climbed them all one by one.
Good song. This time, Lord, you gave me a mountain. I'm going to climb it. I mean, what else can you do? I mean, you have to keep putting one foot in front of another and moving on. That's all you can do, ladies and gentlemen. Again, links in the description. If you can help me out, I really appreciate it. not something for nothing. You're going to get the Secured Party Creditor Process Pack. It's an e-book download. I'll send it to you today. Okay, so I'll leave it there. Go ahead and God bless everybody. Have a good day.